Welcome back to Malamig Art. My name is Mickey, and today I'm going to go through some paints that I bought on a whim. And we'll start with these. One day I took my son out for some lunch, and I popped into Michael's craft store, and I just got a bunch of these little tubes, and they're all student grade. And when you have like this color combination in your mind and you just want to like get it right. This is the kind of deal that I was going through, was having this madness where I just needed to find this color combination. And it has to do with the really deep, rich purple, a nice golden yellow, and a very rich green. So what I wound up getting here was, I was kind of going in blind because I've never bought Grumbacher Academy paints before. And so I got a few. The one on the top left there is Winsor & Newton Cotman, and it's a cadmium orange hue. And it's got like, let's see, it's got, the numbers so tiny. It has PY83 and PO43. PY83. So I think those are both pretty good as far as light fastness. PO43. Yeah, they're both really good. And I really like that that hue, cadmium orange hue, and it's AP safe. But for the reds, I was like, nope, this is not it. I kept saying, no, this is not it. So the top right one there is beautiful. It's called Duranium Lake. And it's got three pigments, PR149, PR166, and PR170. And it's really beautiful. It's kind of this very, very warm red. And then I got to the Perylene Maroon. I was like, well, that's closer. And it's got this deep, dark kind of blood red color. And I was thinking maybe I can do some mixes to see if I can get this color to match more of what my vision is. And the green earth hue was really disappointing. It was way too light. And I'm gonna do a green earth match of all the green earths that I have, because I have found some I like, and then there's others that have way too much filler or binder. And this one's a PBR7, which is a brown, and a PG18, which is a Viridian green. And I was like, nope. And then the top right there is the color that I was trying to get. And it's a Naphthalene Maroon from Daniel Smith with this Perylene Maroon and a little bit of the Duranium Lake in it. And it was closer to what I was envisioning. So here is the set. Hi. Here's the set I bought from Jackson's. This was part of my Christmas haul. And I was like, this trio was again kind of what I was looking for, with the golden, the green, and the plum. And I found by looking at the label that they just covered up their old labels with these new labels. It was kind of strange. I'm going to just sell them with the old labels. I don't know. I'm like, see, can you see it? Yes, let's get past that, Mickey. So here, and I also got, excuse me, on the right hand side, oh my word, is the Perylene Violet, which I'm actually really happy with, so I hope we can get to that as I'm wasting time here. But these cadmiums were interesting. I've never bought a cadmium before, and Jackson's brand, there's some sort of secret, I guess, or some sort of talk behind the scenes that they're actually using Snellier paints for their paint. And I almost have to say I understand why, because the consistency of these paints is so runny, just like Snellier. And I'm really trying to make sure I don't overflow right here, so that's why it's off camera. And this orange, oh my goodness, if you ever had a cadmium orange, this is a cadmium red orange. It has PR108 in it, and that's a red pigment, but it's coming off as this incredibly bright orange. It's semi-opaque, although it says it's fully opaque. When I swatch it, you'll see that it ends up being semi-opaque. And excellent life fastness. So, and then same thing with this cadmium green. It's pigments PY35, PG7, and that's it. PY35 is a yellow, cadmium yellow. And the PG7 is just a regular like a Viridian kind of tint. Viridian-ish kind of color. Yeah, I'm looking at my chart. So you're getting your cadmium from the yellow in this, but oh my word, it's bright too. And I can't wait for you to see this red purple. This red purple is really kind of fascinating to me. It's a little bit granulating. And it's a PR108, same as the cadmium red orange. Isn't that strange? So I wonder if they just cooked it for a little bit longer and it turned into a red. I don't know. But all of these are excellent light fastness. The cadmium orange is a series 5, and the green and the red purple are a series 4. And the Perylene Violet, which I'm opening now, is there's not much on the tube this time. These Perylenes don't have a lot for information. The Daniel Smith, I guess, doesn't put them on. Oh, here it is. So the Perylene Violet is a Series 3, light fastness 1, which means it's excellent. Perylenes are all really excellent light fastness. They use them in like automobile colors and stuff, so they have to be really light fast. So there's the 4. And gotta line them up and make them pretty for you. Oh, I didn't know this was this long. So there we go. And I can't wait for you to see them as I swatch them out. It's just stunning, like how bright and like rich all of these are. I understand now why people like cadmiums. They're just really, really great payoff. This orange does do a little bit of a shiny gloss after it's dried if you leave thick parts of, or thick paint of it on the paper. I'm working on Canson cold press, 140 pound paper, so it's not the best, most absorbing paper, but it does great with swatches. And you can see that they do have a semi-transparent result, but they definitely do go on opaque. So I can see there in the swatch the Viridian green, or the like a phthalo greenish look. And here's the red purple, which I'm like, it kind of looks purple in the beginning. And then when it dries, it's this really rich red color. Oh, it's too shiny. That's too bad. You'll see it when it's dry. But it's gorgeous. This, I would suggest getting this just to try it. It's just really nice. And of course, this Perylene Violet is just absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty. This would be a fun little like limited palette. So, and it moves really nice. That Perylene moves really nice in the water. So there they are. Aren't they great? So pretty. Oh, I love color. So next you'll see what I've done with these guys, with this paint. And thanks for joining me. Oh, and then at the far end, you'll see that I've compiled a little new little palette of colors with all of these colors included, and I included a phthalo blue as well. But I used just this palette for all of these little paintings here. Take care. Have a good one.